Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dawn, and this is a flip through of the finished book club journal. Now, by finished, I mean pages and the pockets are in. Obviously, if you're journaling in this, you're adding a lot of stuff, so the book is finished. This is what I'll be making in, hopefully, if I get enough people to sign up, a class that I'll be teaching at a local art center that I teach at. So here's our book. I did do a 3-part video making this, and then right at the very end of the last video finishing it, I had to jump off. I got a call. It was an annoying automated call from a hospital that was completely unnecessary. But both of my kids are at school, and I'm the first point of contact, and I didn't know the number, but it was local, so I just answered it. But yeah, anyway, everything's fine. If you were wondering what that was when I said, oh, I have to go, I'm getting a call, it was nothing. Everybody's fine. So I took this old book. I did not like the title of the book. If I'm using a book, like if I were to use like Secret Garden or something, I might preserve the title of the book, but because I was not, I wanted to cover everything. So I put this strip of fabric down, and then I added this lace at the end. I made this, and then so this is what it looks like on the front and the back, and here's our spine. Typically I would blend the color of binding into the spine, but I wanted a higher contrast that still matched this kind of yellow here, because if I'm teaching a class on how to do this, I want people to be able to see it. So typically I would blend the color in, but this one I wanted a bit of a contrast, and it's just a little more fun. I made this book topper for it with a page from the book and a piece from the paper pad that I used. The paper pad was from Michael's, but it was from last year, so it is probably most definitely not available anymore. So I'm going to do a flip through. I have scrapbook paper. I have some different kinds of paper. This one's lined, pinks. This is a belly band here, a dictionary page, some plain paper. I attached, you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The tabs are attached to every pocket page. So there's a pocket here. These are the ones where I took the scrapbook paper and I folded it up into a pocket, and so every side that has that has a tab, because I don't know, that seemed fun. So that's a pocket. Vintage music page, brown paper page. This is an envelope that I glued to the white side of the paper, and then it flips out and you can tuck some things into this envelope. So that's like a little pocket. You could also fold it over this way if you wanted. Either way. And then blue paper, and in the center we have a coloring book page for some added interest. And then just the other side of each of those pages, and go fast through the second half of each signature. Again, this is a pocket. Whale tail tabs here. If you are interested in trying to purchase whale tail tabs that are pre-punched, I do sell some packages of them on my Etsy shop. This is a pocket made from a book page. I did show how I made these pockets in my last video. I just did not show attaching them because I had to jump off, and I just used a tape runner to attach these pockets because I would typically sew all of the things on because I love doing that. I think it's beautiful, but I will be teaching this as a class. Love this paper. And therefore we won't have access to a sewing machine. This is a belly band with some pieces on it. I did show how I made that. And here, this is a really fun little, just the way that the paper folded. And it's a pocket page, so again we have a tab from a book page. And again, this is a pocket. This is a very like blank journal except for the pockets. Another coloring book page in the center of our signature. Another envelope here glued to the decorative side. Again, you could fold that over, or you can, well, I guess you could also fold it over multiple pages, almost like a bookmark, but I would typically just fold it like that. And this is an open envelope for adding things. This is another pocket page. And you can see that the tab doesn't get in the way because the tape runner line is here anyway. So this isn't affecting the width of the pocket anyway. But this is a coloring book page tab. And we have some dictionary pages. Pretty scrapbooking paper. And here's our third signature. Again, these pages are very plain because they will then be able to decorate them. Like, the point of the class is to construct and not to decorate per se. This is yet another pocket. And then they can decorate it at home. They can use it to journal in, so it's supposed to be plain. Or they can join me for one of my collage events with their journals and fill it up there. So I had the tabs spaced out nicely along here, and then I got to the bottom, so I went back up to the top because that's what you do with tabs. And then this tab is from a coloring book, and it says, "I'm reading your," and it's like, to me it feels obvious to think that says mind, but I just thought that was funny, so I left that side out. This is a large belly band that goes all the way across. And that's it. I haven't signed it yet. Typically I'll sign it on the black bottom corner. You could add pockets and decorations here or write your name. You can add something here. Again, I'm keeping it pretty basic because if we get to the class, I'm not going to be demonstrating, like I'm not going to be binding, I'm just going to be walking them through binding. So I wanted to have my basic journal, and then if we go through and we have extra time to add more decorations, then I can do it in my journal. So this is my journal. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 6. So there's 12 pages in each half signature. So 24 pages in each signature, and then 3 signatures. So it's a pretty chunky journal. And since I just made it and hasn't had time to kind of settle yet, I did use a bone folder to flatten all the pages, but it has plenty of space to grow with collage, and I love it. And I'm not sure what exactly the fate of this journal will be, if I'll sell it or keep it. I'll probably keep it and work in it in my collage events and stuff. So thank you for watching this quick flip through. I'm hoping to get back to doing flip through Fridays, where I flip through a journal or a small collection of journals every single Friday. That would be the goal. I love the way this looks. This is why I love making journals. It's like this view. Like, this view is like my favorite view of all the pages all spread out. And anyway, is that just me? It's beautiful. So anyway, I'm hoping to get back to doing flip through Fridays. We'll see how that goes, and hopefully you stick with me. If you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe, and please leave comments. Tell me what your favorite part of the journal is, or what kind of journal themes you might like to see, or, you know, just say hi. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.